welcome to Knitting at Tiffany's with Added Bling. I'm Tiffany.
I'm Aryn.
Welcome if you're a new viewer, and welcome back if you're a return viewer. Today we are going to talk about our finished objects, some CALs, and some works in progress.
And some enabling.
Oh yes, I can't forget that. So what did you want to start with today?
We're going to start with our box.
Excellent.
Because it's the beginning of the month, or it's the first episode.
In July.
In July, and so we're going to put our $10 in, which is just the base amount we put in every month for our stash challenge. And did you buy anything outside the rules?
I didn't actually.
Me neither.
Wow.
So
this is exciting. You know, we're halfway through the year, and we've actually really done very well with this challenge.
We've been sticking to the rules we thought out for ourselves.
Exactly.
So it's not that we haven't been buying yarn.
No,
it's just we've been, but not as much as we would have been.
No, and it's still in our rules.
We've been purchasing within our rules. If we didn't have those rules, there are a number of online impulse purchases I would have made.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
There's lots of stuff that I see that I would like.
Yeah, there's been a lot of stuff.
But definitely, you need gift cards to help you with that. It's almost like a cheat kind of, but it's not. But it is, you know, and it does help. I haven't used them.
Yeah, that's the only way I would be able to buy things if I had gift cards, and my family doesn't tend to do gift cards, so it's okay. I don't need it. Like the stuff that I've been really wanting, I'm like, really, it's like, is my life going to end without it? No, I'm okay.
No, you can always order it later.
No, some of the stuff I wasn't able, like the special edition stuff, I can't order, but it's okay. Like
That's okay.
I don't.
There might be something new that comes out later.
There will always be something new.
Exactly.
Like, next year we'll go crazy.
Exactly. So let's start off with we're going to start
with our winner, right?
Yeah. So our previous CAL, which was Ready Your Woolies, which went from April till June. April till
I think so.
End of May.
No, end of June.
That's right. I was
right.
June, yeah. End of June.
Yeah. So yeah, I put the post in the thread saying, you know, entries capped.
That's right.
And yeah, so we just drew the winner, and we have 47 entries. So
Excellent.
1 to 47, and the random number generator chose number 1. That rarely happens. So congratulations, number 1.
Excellent. Who's number 1?
Donna 55.
Donna 55. Yes. Yay! Congratulations.
I'm assuming your name is Donna. I think I've seen your profile before, but yeah. So you won an ebook from the Trappings and Trinkets, Nicole Montgomery, and yeah, it's like I think got 4 hat patterns in it.
It does, and they're great hat
really
patterns.
Great patterns.
Oh, lucky you.
Yeah. So I think I'm just gonna let her know that you won, and she will pop it on over to you right away.
Excellent. Great. Congratulations again, Donna. Thank you for joining the CAL. Thank you everyone for
So
joining.
many really cool projects.
I have to say there was a lot of beautiful projects done. Some of those actually gave me some inspiration for some other projects, and seeing like the colors people used and some new to me patterns I've never seen.
Really gorgeous shawls.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So it was really nice to see. Thank you for joining that. So we have another CAL, but we'll talk about that later. So let's go into Diamonds Are Forever.
Yeah, finished objects. I have 1. We talked about these last episode.
Was I going to finish? Yes.
Was I going to finish? It was my Desert Vista Dye Works socks for June, and I think last time we were a week from the end of the month.
You were, exactly.
And I wasn't even finished the first sock.
That's right.
But I finished them.
Of course you did. You powered through it and you did.
I powered through them. Once I start working on them, it doesn't take me very long.
No.
So this is the Chickaboom color. And I think I did 70 stitches. It's just a vanilla sock. I did a German short row heel. I have been loving this heel lately. It is such an easy heel to pop in and memorize. And then I did a long ribbed cuff just because...
So are you doing it like an afterthought where you put it in,
No,
or are you doing it while you knit it up? Okay.
Yeah,
because you said pop it in, so I wasn't sure.
Well, it's just easy to be like, okay, I'm ready to do the heel. There's no, it's not like the Fleegle heel where you have to prepare with the gusset increases. Right. You just start doing the heel when you want to put your heel in. So what I usually try and do, because in past socks, I've worked from either the other end of the ball or a separate ball so that my stripes aren't interrupted. And for these ones, when there's a lot of different stripes, I don't worry about it as much because it's still, like if there's only 3 colors, it's more noticeable if there's a jog in those stripes. When there's a lot of different colors, it doesn't bother me as much, and these are for me, so I don't care. So what I at least try and do is start my heel after a full stripe. So even though I might reach the measurement that I need to start my heel, I might go an extra row or two to get to the end of that stripe before I start the heel, just so that it's a full stripe. And then I try and start on a full stripe when I come back, so that it's not just like a little line. Right. So that's the only thing I try and take into consideration. But yeah, I finished my socks. I think I finished, it wasn't like end of the wire, because I think her time, it's midnight her time, which is like 1 a.m. or 3 a.m. or something.
For us,
For us, so yeah, I finished them around 10:30 our time.
Ooh, that's the latest I think you've ever finished a sock.
I finished, but it still wasn't like end of the wire,
No, I've pushed it to the end of the wire.
Yeah, I had time to finish, take crappy indoor pictures, post them in a thread, and not be like sweating bullets, right? So yeah, I finished them. I've already started my July ones. We'll get to that in a second. But yeah, I really, really, really like these. I think I said everything I need. 2mm needles. I always use 2mm.
Use your
my Chabu mini twists. I need to get more tips of those so I can have all my socks on those needles.
You really love those.
I really love them. They're my sock needles of choice.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah.
Excellent.
That's my finished object. I'm still in the competition, so
I know a lot of people are liking those needles. I haven't tried mine yet.
I should get a free skein, because that's why I want to get to 6 months. Yeah.
That's the free skein month. And did you order your others?
I did. Did you?
I did too. I did.
I ordered 2 skeins.
I ordered 3. Well, you said you were going to order 3.
I changed my mind.
Well,
doesn't matter. Like, what I ordered doesn't affect what you ordered.
I ordered 3 only because I was torn.
I'm going to be getting another coupon if I get to September and you're not.
No.
So
exactly.
Yeah,
so you can get another 2 or 3.
Yeah, I was like, I'm just going to get 2. And I'll wait, because I don't need a lot right now. So I ordered the Harold's purple crayon.
Yeah, I didn't order that because you did.
So? And different. Why though? Like, who cares if we can have matching socks?
I know, but I just wanted something different, because then one is something different to show.
We don't have any other yarn where we could have matching socks.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We can't have matching socks.
That's true. Well, I could always get it next time,
I guess. Anyway, so I got Harold's purple crayon, and I got the Jabber Zombody. I don't know. It was one of her zombie colors with the Jabberwocky.
Oh, you did the Jabberwocky one.
Yeah.
Okay. I did ones that you would never expect. So I don't remember what the exact names were, because they were Clark. I
thought you showed me, and I was just like, I can see you getting those, but yeah, I wouldn't have picked them out necessarily.
Right.
Okay. Do you want?
One of them was the sleeping, like it was a Sleeping Beauty, zombie Sleeping Beauty, the one that Ashley just knit up. So I got the one that Ashley had. It was the sleeping zombie Sleeping Beauty or something like that, or Sleeping Zombie or something. Yeah. The Sleeping Beauty in the sparkle. Yeah. Because when I saw her knit that up, I was just like, I have to have that.
I've been watching her post on Instagram with her socks, and they are really pretty. See, I can see you getting that one. Yeah.
So I got that one. Oh, and I was gonna look up the other one.
Yeah, and then I was gonna say I could show my next one if is it gonna take a while?
You can start with your next one.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with my next socks while she looks for that. So these are my current July DVD socks, and this is what I have. So there we go. I've got the foot done. So I popped in a heel the other day while we were at the library. She went to, it was Friday, so they had like a movie day, they showed Ferdinand, and so while she was watching that, I popped the heel in, and again, German short row heel. I am just really enjoying this heel right now. Same thing, I just tried to do it at the end of a full stripe. Yeah. So I waited till the orange stripe was done, and then put my heel in. And then, yeah, so this is the Molokai color. And I like this one too. I'm going to be able to wear this a lot with my gray leggings and pink tops in the winter.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. I like that color.
Yeah,
I like that. It's not like it's a tangerine-y.
Yeah, it's not
really peachy. It's kind of
a. This isn't helpful. I was going to say.
Oh my god! I know, it's like a boot ball.
It's a boot ball. Yeah. That looks a little better. But yeah, so this is the one I'm working. Yeah, I really like these colors. I'm happy with how these working out, and I think this is where I was last week, or the last episode on the first sock with a week to go, and we're basically a week into July, and I'm at that spot. So I think I'll be okay, especially with all our library knitting and splash pad knitting. This is what I bring. Like, I'm all about, now that Avery's out of school, easy projects that I can just pick up and go. So
for sure,
this is definitely one that comes with me to the library and stuff. So I'm pretty confident that I won't be finishing them at midnight on the 31st of July.
No, I don't think so. I don't think this month is.
I think this month should be okay.
Yeah. Okay, so it's called Sleeping Zombody, and that was on the Stellina base. Mm-hmm. And then I got Bond, James Bond.
See, when I've seen
The Spy Who Loved Me. Isn't that pretty when it's knit up?
When I've seen that pop up on the feed, I'm like, I could totally see that.
Yeah, I like that one.
I'm not surprised about that one.
And that one I didn't get in a sparkly base. And then I got O. Clark, the Christmas one.
I wonder, that's the one I got.
love that movie. Mm-hmm. And I think it's great. So
no, I don't think that is the one that I got.
And that one, oh no, sorry, James Bond I did get on Sparkle. The Oak Clark I didn't get on Sparkle. No, that one I didn't.
And are you going to knit those around in December?
Well,
or November?
No, what I was thinking was these would be my 3 for next year.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't have...
You don't have any other ones?
I have one left, I think.
Okay.
Which is that teal, you know, the gray stripes with the teal in it. I think. Did you didn't get one of those this time? Because that's what you said you were going to get. In the... What was
next
it?
Time.
Oh, no, I had the turquoise. You said you were going to get the teal.
I was going to get teal. I'll wait till next time.
I have that one. But I think that's the only one I have left. I think I've knit all my other ones from her.
Okay.
So that's why I got 3, was because then this covered me, and just in case.
Just in case, yeah.
You know, I had one extra, but yeah, I'm excited for these ones. So it'll be fun.
I think I got my shipping notice.
Or did you get one already?
I think I got my shipping notice.
Wow.
So I remember thinking, oh, that's fast for her.
Yeah, because I know she was just, unfortunately, she just had a death in the family. And
yeah,
she
had to travel and stuff. It was just like this week I got the shipping notice.
And yeah, I don't know how she does it. She dies up a storm, and like
she has people helping her though, right?
Up at the crack of dawn. I think she. I don't even. I knew she was hiring, but I don't know. Like she didn't post if she got anybody. And then. Yeah, I don't know if she has 1 or 2 helpers now.
I think she does have at least one.
I think she might, but still, she
at
does
least
a
for
lot of
stuff.
the work.
Like, I don't know.
So.
Yeah, she does. It's crazy.
But
her order volume is.
Oh my God, insane!
Bananas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how she does it and keeps up with it, and then like takes custom orders, and then you know you're basically dyeing specifically.
It's all dye to order.
It's almost so it's like everything
it's always
can be different.
It's always different.
Yeah, which is fun too, I guess, for her because it's always mixing it up. But yeah. Okay. So
do you want to do your why don't you do your non-cal?
Yeah. I have
and then we'll do our cal.
Diamonds in the rough. Yeah. So you're gonna see this for a very, very long time.
Months.
Maybe a year.
Yeah.
It feels like it takes forever.
I think you're gonna finish it before a year is up though. Like maybe not before this year is ended, but before you've been working on it a year. It's not gonna take you a year.
I hope not. But it's not like my major project. This is like when I have nothing else to do, I pick this up.
Yeah, I think especially when the weather cools down, you're working.
If I need a mindless knitting, I pick it up. So I had to take it off its needles. And I'll explain that to you in a little bit.
I was going to say, don't you have extra tips? Why would you have to do that?
Well, not in that size, I didn't.
Oh.
So this is that alpaca stole that I'm working on. Last time I was here, so I did knit like another 1.5 inches, 2 inches almost. I still am shy of literally, I think it might be like not even 10 stitches, where then I would turn and just knit straight down now. So I think it's like 10 stitches.
Yeah, you're almost there.
This is one ball. This is still the first ball.
Oh, okay.
Don't forget I used a half a ball of the other one. So once this is done,
that'll be 1.5.
Then it'll be 1.5 balls done. So it'll be like, you know, counting down.
8.5
to go. So I really do actually enjoy knitting on this. I still didn't think I'd enjoy the black, but it doesn't bother me. And as long as I'm not wearing black, because when I knit, if my clothes are lighter, I could still see through. It's kind of airy. And I'm knitting these on 4 millimeters. I did go down in size at one point, but I came back up because I just thought, let's just do it. I don't know how it's working out. Like, it's supposed to be, I think, like 24 inches across. This way is supposed to be 24 inches across. Okay? And it's close to it right now. And I guess I didn't realize how big it was when I thought, like, because I was already almost at 18 inches, and I was only like 100 stitches. And I'm like, okay, if I'm at 18 inches with 100 stitches, you figured 24 stitches would not equal another 100 and something stitches. So I think it's 206 stitches I need across. And I thought that's not possible, you know. So, but it is. It's working somehow. It's working out, and I'm really enjoying it. But it's gonna be big. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah. So that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, you're really gonna enjoy wearing it.
My bulbs. That's on the floor. So I will enjoy wearing it. Again, I wish I could have just bought this and not knit it, but I'm having fun knitting it. It's okay. So that is my one whip.
Okay. So now our cowl. Our new cowl.
Our new cowl is so much fun. Our new cowl is the patriotic cowl, and I'm having a blast knitting it. So my cowl, or my project, was in order for it to be Canadian. I actually have a Canadian artist bag that is in, so there's one thing. Second thing is my project. The designer that created the project based it on a Canadian.
It's inspired by fellow Canadians.
Yeah, fellow Canadians.
So for the patriotic cowl, it doesn't have to be a Canadian project.
No,
it's whatever. You just make your project However, it's patriotic to you.
Yeah.
So this is how
this
you made your project patriotic for you.
Yeah. Martha Jo put her socks in already into our group because she did the 4th of July Desert Vista Dyes over sock like in 4 days or something. Craziness. She's such a speedy knitter. I wish I had that knitting speed. But yeah, you can do it anything, if it's sports related, if it's a country, if it's
tell us why,
and
it's fine. And there's no yardage requirement, no whips. It has to be started no earlier than July 1st and finished no later than August 31st.
That's right.
But otherwise, there's no yardage requirements or anything. It's just tell us why it's a patriotic project for you, and that's fine.
Yeah, and it's fun reading the stories too. And knowing why it's something patriotic for you. So, okay. So I am loving knitting this. It's kind of potato chippy, you know what I mean? Like it's so easy, and I don't even follow the pattern. I just look to see what I need to do and change. So I did the first color, and this is 2 Guys yarn in their merino cashmere base. Can I tell you, I'm in love with this? Can you feel how soft that is? Even my husband touched it, and he was like, oh my god, that's really soft. And I'm like, it is. And then he touched my other yarn. He's like, that's not that soft. I'm like, this has
it's soft.
So
it's just comparative.
Why don't you always knit with cashmere then? That's what he says to me. I'm like, you know how expensive it is?
Exactly.
But not when it's blended like this, but if it's pure cashmere, it is expensive. But I'm loving this. And then I got into the second color, which is Holiday Yarns. And it's awesome. Like, I really love this. Really, really love this. I'm so excited. It worked perfectly. Like, it blends so nicely. Do you see that?
Yeah.
So I'm at this section right now where I think I do a few more mixed rows, and then I'll be getting into the second color.
Just that. Okay.
And then I'll be getting into the second color. I think it's like 2 rows I have to go, and then I'll be getting into the second color fully, and which means I'm like in the second section of it, which is like almost like I'm halfway done kind of thing. But I'm loving it, loving it. So let me show you. This is so far all I have left, but I know
you don't need that color anymore, do you?
No. Okay. Once I do the couple more rows, which this should last, then I'm fully into this color. Look at that. Isn't that stunning? That's Holiday Yarns, 2 Guys Yarns. And then I'm into this color. Oh, I love it. Oh, you can't. Love it. And so these are both DK, and this is a sport.
It should be okay.
This is the one Doug gave me, though. This is Ginger Twist, so this actually has a great sentiment to it. And I love it. And it's going to be stunning. Stunning. I can't wait to knit up. So yeah, the worst I figured was, so with this project, I started off with 4 millimeters. Because that's what the project called for. She had a really unique cast on, and I have to say I really enjoyed doing it. It was very different. Okay. And because it's a paid pattern, I just don't want to say what it is.
No, I just wanted to see what the effect was.
Yeah, isn't that pretty? It gives it a nice, finished edge. And so I started with 4s, and then I read her pattern because I'm like, oh, what's the gauge on this? And her gauge is once it's blocked. I'm like, I don't know what that's going to be.
That's why you're supposed to be doing gauge swatches.
First, go shawl, really? Why?
Well, okay. People don't do them, but that's why when they give you a gauge blocked, they're assuming that you're going to do a gauge swatch and block it and then match your gauge. But
so
with shawls, all you have to worry about is that you may run out of yarn, or you may, like, your yardage
could be
may go
smaller or bigger,
because you're not matching gauge. But it's not like a sweater where fit is an issue.
No, well, that's true.
And if you're sure you're not going to run out of yarn, then that's not really an issue either.
So that's where I had the problem, was because I was like, oh no, it's supposed to be blocked, and I'm like, I don't block this out. Who's going to be blocking this out?
Yeah, so I don't know.
And it calls for a 4.5 needle. So when I measured it, I was getting gauge without being blocked. So I dropped down and I changed up in here.
You're not going to block it anyway.
No, probably not.
So it doesn't matter.
I don't block things. To me, when it's done, it's finished.
Yeah, your accessories don't block.
So I dropped down to a 4 millimeter, and I'm doing this on a 4. And only because when I was using the gray yarn too, I saw how quickly my ball was going when I started getting larger, and I'm like, oh no, am I going to have enough? And I wanted to make sure I had enough. So this is out of 4. My stitch count went down a little bit, and I figured, you know, even if you block it out a bit, it's gonna still be beautiful either way. So I'm good. So I'm still knitting it on a 4. So this is where my 4s are because I needed them, and I didn't have extra tips, so I had to take them off that other project. So we're good. So that's it. So I'm loving this. This actually, like, we're like the first week in July, and this is almost halfway done. And I can definitely see me finishing this before the end of July for sure.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
So what am I going to do next?
Did you have any ideas?
I do. I have too many ideas. That's the problem. so of course I could work on that, but there's two things I really want to do. I want to start the palette cardigan.
Yes.
From Lisa Ross with all the new yarn I got, and I want to do those little socks by Shannon.
Yes.
I that yarn I bought for that pink, I found speckled in my stash.
Okay, so I know how the palette cardigan could be Canadian because you got a lot of your yarn.
All my yarn's Canadian.
Dyed up.
Yeah.
So how would the socks?
Feisty Fibers.
So how would the socks work?
They wouldn't.
Okay, so I would start your cardigan.
They wouldn't work.
Because even if you don't finish it, at least you'll get a good start on it.
Yeah.
And then you can work on it for the.
That's true.
Have it done for the fall.
But those socks are so cute.
I know, but they don't work for the cow, so tough.
But I have one project for the cow. Are you gonna have?
Okay,
two
so then
you
can do those socks and just not put them in the cow.
For sure.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see, because I really want to.
I just thought you wanted to work on something for the cow for the whole 2 months.
We'll see. I don't know. That's tough because it's a tough one.
Yeah.
But
well, you have time to think about that.
Artistine bags. This is my flamingo bag. I love it. I love it. You see the little ducky on there? Can you see that? That is so cute. Yeah, I love it. And I like her material. It's like a canvas material. Yeah. So this is my summer bag, and I've been using that. So that is my project that I'm working on.
Okay.
And you're working on?
So I started my project for the cow too, and I'm doing the Stress Less socks. And this is a new pattern by Carolyn McPherson. And the whole point of these socks is for it to be easy peasy, low stress, easy knit. And like I said, that's all I'm about this summer because splash pad and library knitting. I just need easy grab and go patterns. So the pattern is Canadian, and then I am also using a Canadian yarn.
The designer's Canadian.
Yeah, that's what I meant, the pattern.
Oh, sorry.
Anyway, yeah, so the pattern is designed by a Canadian, and my yarn is Canadian as well. It's one I picked up last year at the Picton Fiber Fest from Dyed by Lindsay. And I've cast on. I don't have a lot done yet because I've been working on my DVD socks, but I started. And that was the main thing. So that I'm at the point now, I got the toe done. And
I just want to see how this knits up because
I'm at the point. It's just I'm at the point now where the toe's done, so it's just the straight knitting up until where the heel is. So I can just go. So this pattern has a garter stitch. Let's see if you can see it. Has a garter stitch toe, and then it also has a garter stitch heel. So at this point, I'm doing garter stitch on the sole.
Right.
No, not heel. Yeah, I think it does have a heel too, but a garter stitch sole. That's what I meant to say. So it's got a garter toe, a garter sole, garter heel, and then have to look at the picture. And then the whole back of the sock is garter too. So basically, half the sock I'll be working in stockinette, and then half the sock I'll be doing garter. So it just looks like a really squishy sock, and it's something that I've never done before. I'm doing these for my brother as his Christmas socks. He picked out this yarn. So this is the Dyed by Lindsay yarn. I think it's called Cobblestone. I don't know if that's the name. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's the name of the color. And not,
I always thought you have name for colors, but I think
base. Oh no, the base is Cobblestone.
The BFL.
She said, Lindsay, why don't you name your colors? Cobblestone.
How hard is it to name stuff?
It is hard, so I don't blame you.
I don't blame her in a way.
Yeah, so the base is Cobblestone BFL.
Yeah.
And it's all these nice manly colors in a tweed base. So
is this the first time you're knitting with BFL for socks?
I don't know. It's the first time I'm knitting tweed. I don't think I've knit tweed before.
Yeah.
But I don't know about.
I like it. Yeah. I wanted to see how they knit up because I liked it in the ball.
I think it will work well in this with all the garter stitch. Like I think it will just it'll play with the colors.
I like how the colors are knitting up.
Yeah, I think they'll be really nice manly socks. So I'm just gonna keep plugging away at those. I think what I'm gonna do is we're basically at the library a minimum of 3 days a week because that's how many activities I've signed her up for that are weekly, and then there's some other ones like this week we'll be there all 5 days because there's some bonus activities like there's a puppet making one on Wednesday. Nice. So I'll be there all 5 days this week, and I think I'm just gonna be like, okay, on Monday I'm gonna bring this project with me, Tuesday I'm gonna bring this project because they're all socks that I have going on, and then like I'll just alternate it so that each sock is getting work
so many days and so many hours.
And so many hours.
That's good. Why not?
A week, yeah.
You got the time.
Oh, and I have it in my patriotic bag. Yeah, so I popped it in there specifically for this cow. Nice. This was from a gift from our friend. From Pokeroo. Thank you, Pokeroo. I'm using your bag, or not your bag, but the bag you gave me. Yep. So that's my other work in progress.
Excellent. I think that's it. So
that's all I have to say about that.
Yeah. So our cow is going to be a fun cow. We can't wait to see what you guys post in there and the projects you come up with and the ideas and how you make them relate to patriotic. I know there's other projects in Patriotic House going on right now in the summer, so double dip, triple dip, quadruple dip, whatever you like to do.
Yep. And
what else do we have? I think that's it.
That's it for knitting. We just have our enabling.
So now we have diamonds, our girls' best friend.
I know.
That's almost my favorite part. Just because I also like diamonds, our girls'
I'm excited about mine. I'm excited to share mine.
You got a box.
I got a box. So
like
you
got
go first.
over.
I know, my poor box. And it's my address on here. No, it's not. Look at this poor box. Like it just. Part of this is my fault because I was explaining to Tiffany that we have like those post office like community boxes. And so this was in our individual box instead of in the bigger compartments for packages. And so it just fit. So like when they opened the big door to put all the mail in, they were able to put it in our box. But once they closed that big door, the space I had to take the box out was smaller than the box. Yeah. So I really had to like squish it to get it out. So it looks a little manhandled, but it's all right. It's just it's just a cardboard box. It's just gonna go in recycling.
So
these look like needles.
They are, because as you just saw, I ran out of, tips. 4mm tips.
I'm surprised. Like I have at least 3 or 4 pairs of 4mm tips.
Oh, sorry, 5mm.
4.5.
5-inch tips, 4mm. Yeah, that's what I'm
4mm. I have several of, and 4.5. I have several.
I don't. I have like one of each. So I realized I needed to get us a bit more.
Just dumb.
And I think last year on our yarn crawl, I actually bought some tips, but I think they're all like 3s.
Yeah, but see, you use the small. You use like the 3.5, 3.75 a lot because you do shawls and stuff.
The shawls,
see, I don't
some of my hats, and all that stuff. So there is, and these are my sharps because I do like them. So there's my 4mm on 5-inch tips. And so yeah, and then because I'm really liking these for hats, and I have some more hats that I there's some more hats I want to do up, not right now, but there's some more hats I want to do up. So
I was gonna say the lichen needles or
So I got a 6mm and a 4.5mm.
These
I figured these were good.
Yeah,
good sizes to have. Sorry, you're getting flustered. Yeah, and I really like the way they knit. I actually like them better than bamboo.
Yeah, I think if like I said, if I had to use a wood needle for a project, those are probably what I would use. There are multiple options that I prefer to use before going to a wood needle.
Yeah. So then, of course, yesterday I was running errands. I was out and about, and I stopped in for a little bit of the yarn crawl. The Lakeside Yarn Crawl. I went to 3 stores, just really local, because we're going to be doing the other ones again, and we'll come back and do some of those anyways. So, True North. I always love stopping into True North. They have a really nice yarn shop with a great range of yarns.
Commercial yarns. It's mostly commercial, but it's really nice variety of them.
It is. And I'd say about 90% commercial.
Yeah, because they do have a little bit of hand-dyed, but it's mostly, but it's like a nice selection of commercial. Like
they do. Yeah. So you know how I've been wanting to knit up that purple like sweater vest from Sweater Babe? Well, they actually have a really nice purple there that they'd have to order for me, but it's Estelle yarns. And I thought it would be pretty to do, so...
Yeah, because I have a sweater in mind, and I was thinking of their store as someone on the yarn crawl that might have something.
Yeah, because they do have a lot of great yarns and colors. So I got some more tips. I got a 3.75 and a 4.5mm, because I don't think I have these, and these would be good for doing smaller hats, like on the DK bases and things like that. And since I've been on an alpaca kick, so this was, I asked her what new yarn she has.
So does this count towards your yarn crawl quota then?
3 shops?
Because this was part of the yarn crawl shops, right?
Yeah.
So we have, it's 1 skein per shop accumulative.
Right.
So how many shops are on the list?
There's 12.
So this is 3 of your 12 then?
Right.
Okay.
Yep. And so...
That, I
would
know
like, what that is?
It has to be some sort of superhero thing.
Wrong way. So... Oh, that's the sock I wanted to pull up that I didn't pull up yet. So this here,
because these are not your colors,
is alpaca Nord, and it's a drops yarn, and this is absolutely soft. And I'm on an alpaca kick because I actually really enjoyed knitting that alpaca hat that I did with the Juniper Moon Harriet base. It was just amazing. So this here is going to be for a sock. Oops. that I found on the internet that I forget, someone tagged me in it to saying, "Oh my God, Tiff, here you go."
Okay, it's gotta be one. I was gonna say it has to be something with superheroes because you would not buy these colors.
So it's a Diana Prince in brackets Wonder Woman by Becky Green.
Okay, I'm intrigued by this.
Let's show you the pattern. So that's the pattern there. Can you see it? So you see at the top, that's like the Wonder Woman symbol at the top, and it's all just a plain knit. And it's called Diana Prince Wonder Woman by Becky Green. So it was funny because I was like, I've been wanting to knit those socks, but I don't really have a solid skein of yarn that I can knit them in. And I thought, that might be boring to knit them in something solid too. Like I might get bored because it's just a stockinette stitch all the way up until you get to that pattern. So I thought, well, what better way to, you know, figure something else. So this was always in the back of my mind. So I thought, I saw these yarns there. I really fell in love with this blue. And she had a sample knit up and it was super nice and soft. And I really fell in love with this blue. And I was like, oh, I could do a solid pair. And I'm like, what would I do with that? And then I looked and then I see the gold, like literally this was two rows, like two piles beside, and then this was on the other side. And I'm looking at through all the colors. So just, there was nice grays and there was like a dusty rose, but nothing like my kind of colors. Because I was thinking, oh, I could do gray and pink to match my Wonder Woman shawl. And then I was looking through.
There we go. I was like wondering how this was coming to
I had those on the counter and I said, let me just look through other people's patterns that they did. So this is Susan B. Knits Wonder Woman, and she used Cascade Heritage Silk, and she did that. And that's what gave me the idea. Like, even though I had those there on the counter, that's what made me go, oh, I could totally do this.
That's what you can do with it, because otherwise it's like, okay, I want to combine these colors, but how can I make it look,
So I figured I could do the foot this, and then I was thinking about it last night. I'm like, I could even do the heel with an ankle bit in the gold, and then switch to the red. And they're not going to be super long socks, because, you know, I don't like super long. But, and I thought that would be perfect. I needed one ball of each, and I know my minimum is one skein of yarn per shop. But out of the 3 shops that I was at yesterday, I didn't buy any yarn.
So with our yarn crawl rule, it's not, you can only get 1 skein at each shop. It's, like I said, it was accumulative. So if there's 12 shops on the yarn crawl, we can get 12 skeins of yarn total. But if she wants to get 3 at one shop, none at some other shops, and then, you know, 4 at another shop, like how we get those 12 skeins is totally up to us, but it's just a total of 1 per shop.
One yarn. So that's what I did for True North.
And you don't tend to buy something at every store, like yarn.
No.
Because you could buy needles, notions, you can buy whatever you want for that. But for yarn, it's, we can get basically over this yarn crawl 12 skeins total. So if I want to buy a sweater quantity and I need 12 skeins, like that's all I can buy.
Exactly. Hopefully they come in like big balls and you can get 3 skeins and then you're good to go.
Yeah, I think the sweater I had in mind though, it was a summer tee and it was short sleeve, so I wouldn't need 12.
No.
Yeah, so like I would still have some leeway, but I have to look. I think it's like a DK weight, like a cotton fiber or a blend, some sort of summer fiber.
You should check out her new stock that she just got
DK.
in.
I need a DK.
I don't know if that was DK, but the colors were stunning.
At True North?
Yes, and it was a cotton linen blend.
See, that would be good.
The colors were stunning. She just posted on Instagram.
You sure it was a DK?
I don't know. That's what I'm not sure. I said that. I don't know that. But she just posted on Instagram.
That sounds perfect.
Check it out. She just posted on Instagram those colors, and she just talked about
right now. I was gonna say, well, you talked about your enabling, but you're done talking.
Well, no, I actually have one more thing. So at Eliza's, I stopped into Eliza's, and Eliza has great yarn. She's also she has turtle pearl. She has dragon strings.
She has a lot of indie dyes, like local indie dyers and stuff.
She carries Essence of Autumn, which oh my god.
I think I'm gonna have to get some of theirs at the Kitchener Fair because I'm sure they'll.
That's what I was waiting for, because I want Essence of Autumn in now the. Oh my god, what's the tea colorway? Oh, it was yesterday. It was in my head. No, she calls it something tea. Hibiscus tea.
Okay.
And it's a stunning, it's all again pinks and stuff like that, but it keeps popping out. But I wanted it like in a worsted weight, and she only had it in fingering, and I didn't feel like doubling it, and I didn't want fingering weight. So I figured I could wait and get that.
Do you know what it looked like?
She just posted it yesterday.
Okay, well I don't see anything. Oh, this?
Right there. Yep, that's it.
Oh, I've seen this at places.
So it's a silk linen. No,
I saw this. I've seen this at some of the shows we've gone to, and I've always looked at. Someone had it at the Kawartha show.
The colors were stunning.
Yeah.
She had this like stunning turquoises and
it's cotton and linen. Yeah, someone had it at the Kawartha show. I was looking at it. It's
Look
not
at that
cheap.
hot pink. Oh, okay. I didn't know what it was.
That pink is beautiful though.
Isn't that?
It's 60% cotton, 40% linen. That would be perfect. I don't know what. I'll have to look it up. Oh, let's just tag that and see if it's. You keep talking.
So so I went to Eliza's and it's hard to not buy stuff from there, but I already have a dragon string skein of yarn. I already have
these summer tops that are night and knit. I'm very distracted.
I'm gonna
look at the
colors.
Yeah,
look at this.
I know it would definitely have colors that I would pick from, and I think
tough.
it depends on the weight of it. It totally depends on.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. But it doesn't say
I'm trying to find a label. See, there we go.
Okay.
That will have it. It's a 2. It looks like it's a fingering.
So it's a fingering.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad.
I might be able to
double it.
Or no, but like adjust the size or something. Like
You
do a different
could.
size.
You could.
Because the pattern I want to do, I think I could do that, but I'll have to.
Colors are stunning.
Yeah, I'll have to think about it.
If I didn't have already that linen yarn, or I would. Yeah.
Well, I still have my linen yarn too that I'm ripping out. And
are you?
Yeah.
You're ripping all that work out, all that lace
I
work
didn't
out?
have that much done.
No, but it's still nice though.
I'm still ripping it out.
So at Eliza's, I couldn't go wrong. I got another pair of kitty snips.
Always see when in doubt.
In
If
teal.
you can't find anything else at a yarn store,
Kitty snips.
get some snips.
The high kitty snips.
Get some high snips.
Octopus or puppy snips, either one.
Just some snips.
But I love having them because I could travel with these on the plane.
Yeah,
And
I like attaching them to all my bags.
I attach them to my bags, yeah.
So that when I'm out and I'm just like, oh, I need to.
Yeah.
There's always scissors there.
I also got some darning needles that are plastic because again, on the plane, I can't really bring the metal one. So I figured these were good. And when I'm trying to finish my hat, like last time, I couldn't sew it up because I had nothing to do. And then I got these just because they're good to have. The 3 different crochet hook sizes just to fix a stitch when you need to. And it's good to have on a keychain even.
Or just to put in your notions.
Or even my notions, but yeah. So that was my purchase at Eliza's. Again, no yarn because I got this. And this was 1, 2, and 3
Yeah, you didn't
shop.
want to like get through all your yarn
No.
and like without going to the other shops. Yeah.
So the first shop was Knitwits in Bayfield Mall, and they're
new, aren't they?
They are a new shop. She opened up in September or just around around Labor Day or something like that, and it's more of a Peyton's. Is that how you pronounce it? Patons.
Peyton's, yeah.
Patons shop. Peyton's yarn. Most of her yarn is all Peyton's in there. And it's great if that's what you need and that's what you use. She did have some alpaca from a local mill or dyer. And that was tempting because I wanted this alpaca kit. I like just the softness now. I think that's what it is. I really like the softness. And so I popped in there and then I popped into True North, bought this without even thinking of, hey, what am I going to see at Eliza's? Because I love her shop and I know there's stuff I can always buy there. I went to Eliza's and I think I was just overwhelmed with so much of the great choices that she had. That's
what I find whenever I'm there. I'm just like, there's just a lot to choose from.
She has a lot.
Yeah.
And then I wasn't sure, so I was like, you know what? Let me buy my little trinkets I need because I can always use those. And this just covered me for 3 shops. And I felt good about them. And at least I know that. And these were cheap.
That's going to be a cool project.
These were not even $6 a ball.
Yeah, Drops. Drops is a fairly affordable yarn.
Yeah. So $18 for a pair of socks. Like in alpaca. Couldn't go wrong. I love it. So I'm good. That's what I got. That's everything for me.
Okay.
I have nothing else.
So I just have one thing. So one of my rules for our year-long challenge is that I can get 1 mystery box per month.
That's right.
And up until now, I have not used that.
No.
That, I don't say
that
rule, but yeah, I have not used that. So I haven't gotten
any.
I haven't taken that.
Yeah.
I have not taken advantage of that at all this year. And so I got so this is for June, because I ordered it in June and I think it was shipped in June. And this is a new mystery box. So I tried a new mystery box. And I have to say, I was very pleasantly surprised. I did not know what to expect because you don't, especially it's true, especially it's a mystery box. Too. It's a mystery box. It's a new place. I've never ordered from them before. I looked at the kind of the yarn that she had in her Etsy shop, and I was like, okay, I like her colorways. Like I like most of her colorways. I like her kind of dyeing technique. I liked that. I liked that so the way she does it. I just want to, so to compare it to Rosie's Moments, because you guys know I love my Rosie's Moments. She does it where you buy it monthly. So she has this listing up monthly. And as long as you buy by the 15th of the month, you'll get that month's box.
Okay.
And if you order after the 15th, you'll get the next month's box. So there's no theme to it. Like there is a theme to it, but you don't know the theme. Whereas Rosie's Moments, her listings all have the themes. So you know what theme you're choosing, and your box will be based on that theme. So with this one, there is a theme, but you don't know what the theme is until you get it.
Until you get it.
So, but with hers, so I think it's, I don't know if it's Dinah or Dina. I would imagine Dinah. Dinah's Home of Crafts. So I'll just show you. So that's the name there.
Is it D-I-N-A?
Yeah, it's D-I-N-A.
Could be also Dina.
I said Dina or Dinah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah,
So, the way she has her listing up is there's different options. So you can pick like, I just want a skein of yarn. Okay. And then you can pick, and there's also fingering or DK. You can pick the weight of yarn.
Good. Okay.
And then I don't remember. I tried to go on today before I came here to write down the different options, but she's on vacation until this week, the end of this week, because they're moving. So it said we'll be back, but I was like, man, I wish even when they did that, you could still see their stuff.
Listed, yeah.
Because I couldn't go in. Yeah, they're on Etsy. I was
so
going to write down, and so it just said we'll be back, and I was like, darn it, because I wanted to order the July one as my July mystery box.
Oh,
and
how much you like this one.
Well, I liked it enough that I would like to try it because July is my birthday month too. So I have until the 15th, but she said in the shop that she was going to be back on the 13th, so I'm hoping I'll still have time to get that one.
That's good.
Because I can't get the August one because I ordered another mystery thing for August. I think I mentioned it last time, the mini skeins.
Oh, right, that's
I ordered one of those mini skein mystery things.
And that's coming in August.
Yeah, so there's different tiers, and then...
Would it not count from when you actually ordered it?
No, I'm counting it from when it's delivered.
When it's delivered?
Yeah,
okay.
Because I might order something in January that's to be delivered 3 months from now. So I'm counting like the
when it's coming.
When it's coming, that's how I'm keeping track of it. So yeah, that one's coming in August because I paid for that like
so you have June,
last
July,
month,
and August now.
Right?
Yeah.
So I chose, like I said, she had different tiers, and I chose the biggest tier. So the one that you got. A skein of yarn, a mini skein, plus extras. Because I think some of them was like a skein of yarn and a stitch marker or whatever. Oh, okay. I chose the one that was a skein of yarn.
She has all the options though.
Yeah, so obviously, depending on what you pick, the cost changes and stuff.
And is that her logo? That's so cute.
I think so. I don't know because, like I said, the shop was all like anyway.
Okay.
So the theme for this month, all the note says is thank you for ordering the mystery box. This end of June. So the theme for this month was rainbows.
Wow.
So the yarn is Midsummer Rainbow. So this is the yarn. I'll show that.
Yeah, that is her logo. That's all the yarn.
Yeah. Okay. And it came. So I got the one that came with a mini. So I got a mini.
Oh wow! What is? Oh, it's like a black.
It's black. It's just like black mini. So I really like the yarn.
Midsummer Rainbow 4-ply fingering weight, 425 meters, 100 grams, 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon.
Yeah. So it's very pretty. I like the dyeing. I like the mini. I think these will be some fun socks. And then I think for this one, all it said in the listing that is that would come with a stitch marker, so you can say whether you're a knitter or a crocheter. It would come with a stitch marker, so that's my stitch marker there. So a little rainbow. So again, it goes with the theme.
That's so cute.
And then it just said a gift. So I was like, okay, well, like that could be anything, right?
What's a rainbow ball?
Yeah, it's
that's
like
really cute.
I've got it. But so a gift could just be anything.
Yeah,
You never know what that's going to be. So I got some zing needles.
Nice. That's a nice gift.
Yeah, I got a little bath bomb, a little rainbow cupcake bath bomb.
Oh, that is so cute.
So Avery will be able to use that. Some zing needles.
Oh, are they double points?
Double points.
Oh, nice.
And then some rainbow buttons.
Oh, that smells great.
So like I was just expecting kind of like just a little throw-in gift.
Yeah, no, that's
I was pleasantly surprised with these extras. Like it wasn't a ton, but you also don't need a lot of stuff. Like our house does not need a lot of stuff coming in. All of these.
House does.
I know, but you know what I mean. Like a lot of just. Like all of these I think are very useful items.
Yeah.
Like I'm not going to have these lying around doing nothing. Double points I can use, needles I can use these for socks. I will use buttons in my like kid garments and stuff. And this will probably get used today when Avery has her bath, right? So like there's nothing collecting dust or anything. So I was pleasantly surprised with this box. I like the yarn.
I like the vibrant colors she got.
Yeah, I like the quality of the yarn. I like the quality of the gift she chose. So that's what I'm saying. Like I would order this again, and if her shop does open up again before the 15th, I will order the July box.
Yeah.
August is already taken up. I will at least order the July box. So just to compare because I was like, oh, how does this compare for price? Because with Rosie's Moments, you get well, with the shipping, it all depends. So like Rosie's Moments boxes, I think you get a more cohesive theme, and you get a more you get more items in those boxes.
Right.
And they're like, I love the story that her boxes tell. I think they tell more of a story. And so with this one, you don't get as many things, but that's okay too. Like I like that it has a theme. But the prices kind of even out.
Okay.
So this was about, for me, shipping included, about $50 Canadian. And Rosie's Moments boxes, including the shipping, come out to about $50 Canadian.
Oh, okay.
Her shipping is less, and Rosie's Moments shipping is more.
Does she ship from the States or from UK?
UK. It's still from the UK. It's also
okay.
UK. So the shipping is less here, but the box price is a little more.
Right.
But with Rosie's Moments, the box price is a little less, but the shipping is a little more. So they even out to about the same that I'm putting out, like the same money that I'm putting out.
Colors, like, look at this.
But I'm happy with this box. Like I would, or like I said, I would like to order the July one if she comes back in time.
Yeah, look at that orange and that, like, such vibrant colors. I like that's hard to do in any way. And that yellow is a stunning.
And I do like that you can pick your base, like you can pick your weight of yarn, and you can pick whether you just want yarn or if you just want like.
And are you gonna make socks with this, or are you gonna do something?
I might. With this? No, I don't know. If I make something for Avery, I'll have to mix it. Like there's no pink in here.
No, there isn't.
So I would make socks with those probably. Remember, one of my brothers would wear those as socks.
Rainbow socks, for sure. Yeah. I like it. I like her logo. I think it's so cute. The two sheep and the one has a pink in the bow. And there you go.
So yeah, I was happy with this as a mystery because you never know with mystery.
No, I think it's great.
Yeah.
You know what? And you found something new. You're sharing it with everybody else. And
new mystery box.
Something new is always good.
Yeah, I still want to get another Rosie's Moments Rosie's Moments box this year at some point.
Well, you'll have the ones closer to Christmas. Sometimes she does some really nice ones.
Yeah, maybe the Christmas box, or like it's just her themes this year. Like I looked and there were some up recently, but the themes just didn't like
grab you. Yeah, they just. Yeah, I know that kind of feeling when you're shopping for yarn and you're just like, you want yarn, and you're like, but nothing really gets you. Yeah. So that's okay though. Hey, you found something new, and it's always good to try new, and you can always go back to Rosie.
Oh, I intend to. But I said, it's either her stuff is sold out or like the themes. I don't know. There hasn't been one yet that is like, I think I might order the Candy Shop one because it looks like depending on the country that she's focusing on, you get like little candies from like.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think that's kind of cool. I might get a Candy Shop one.
I like that idea.
Yeah. Maybe if I can't get this one for July, like if something with the timing.
You can do Rosie's.
But Rosie's might be already sold out. See, that's the thing. She sells out so quick. Rosie.
Yeah. Well, I guess because she also has to order her stuff in, so she only has so much for so many.
Well, she has only so many, but no, like she has so many boxes that she puts up, but they sell out. Like,
but that's what I'm saying. It's not like she can do a pre-order and put it up for so much and then purchase everything because then
she has to have plans. She definitely has to be planning well.
Well, the amount of stuff she puts in her boxes.
She puts so much thought in her boxes.
She must plan this out well in advance.
Yeah, I don't know how she does it. I've said that before. I don't know how she does it.
I like just watching indie dyers put stuff together, collaborations and stuff. Theirs has to be months in advance to do stuff like that, and it's a lot. And Rosie puts tons of stuff in her boxes.
Yeah, she does.
And but that's great. That's a really nice one. So, and it's also UK, which is interesting too. So it's funny you like the UK dyers.
I don't get dinged for customs with the UK. I don't know what that's all about. I bought side tangent. I'm going to go on another one of my customs things. So we've said before with Canada Customs, right?
Yes.
Usually, as long as you stay under the $50 mark, you're okay.
It's actually
I learned $20
Canadian.
It's $20 when you're buying stuff. If it's a gift, if someone's sending you a gift, it's $50, $60.
If it's a purchase, Canadian, but if it's US converted,
no. But if it's a purchase that you're buying, it's $20. It's only $20. Like that's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Like
that's weird because when you fly in from the States, so when I go through customs, I'm allowed to bring $60 back for the date. It says on my customs card. So I figured that would be the same rule if you're applying it to customs. It's still customs.
I was talking to my post office lady because I had an order come in. I bought some makeup.
Yeah.
And it was $23. The value was $20. I was like, what? Why am I getting customs? The value when you're purchasing from a shop, like not a gift, but a purchase, it's $20. No, she said she had looked it up too. It was $20 when you're next.
Oh wow,
that's ridiculous. I'm sorry, but $20.
What happened to like
the U.S. value? You guys, your value is $800. You can buy $800 worth of stuff and not get dinged. Like no, just
now it's 24 hours for us. Is it 24 hours? 24 hours you can bring back $800 from the States.
But that's like when you're traveling. I'm talking about if they were buying
but it's still
order
customs.
Online. I know.
Yeah, I think customs would be the same across the board. You know what I mean? Like,
and it's not consistent because I've had orders like things that I've ordered online that are well over $100. Nothing.
But my UPS
they come
guy
right in and like. I wish it was consistent and like I said, I've never been dinged for customs from stuff from the UK, and so I don't like.
No.
So
but see, my UPS guy told me it was $60 when he did it because my last year my DVD yarn like literally when it converted from US to Canadian was like $65.
I know, but that it's 20 because like my makeup was $23.
But it says on my slip it was $60 for UPS.
I know, but I'm just saying like it's.
So it's weird.
$20.
That sucks. And you're on a makeup kick lately.
I am, but see, even it was so affordable though. Even with the $13 I had to pay for customs.
Yeah.
Because 10 of that is just for the privilege of them telling you that you owe money. It was $3 for the tax.
I know,
and then $10 just for them to say you owe us money. Like that, I wouldn't even mind so much if it was just a tax. We're going on a total thing here.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind so much if it was just a tax. Because if I went to a store and bought stuff, it would just be the tax. But it's that $10 just for them saying you owe us money.
Yeah.
We're going to charge you $10 for us to tell you that.
It's a money grab fee. That's what it is. And with UPS or with
any kind of FedEx or anything like that.
You can fight those fees. You can usually fight them.
There's still fees
but you can fight them, and if you put up a big enough stink, they'll give you back your $10. But it's like $10 at the point. By the time you fight it, it's not even worth it. But it's like, why do you need $10? Like, why can't even maybe $5 or $2? Like, why do you even have to have a charge?
Maybe I could glaze over $2.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why can't it be $10 is ridiculous.
Anyway, we're going on a thing. Yeah, I think anybody who has to deal with customs, like I know the UK. They get dinged. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's something that's a very low amount too that they have to pay, and so I know there's a lot of people all over the world that
coming from the US get really hard.
Yeah. They get it's a topic that ruffles many a feather.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. And one day maybe it'll get fixed, but
no, because people are making money on it.
I think it's gonna get worse. Anyway, unfortunately, before it gets better.
Yeah, because as long as they're making money, they're not going to change it anyway.
Yeah. But I noticed a lot of even indie dyers lately, if you notice, are going to the vacuum packed yarn and starting to send those out.
Well, that's for the postage cost. That's different than customs.
Yeah, that's like, but just to kind of accentuate on
that.
Like,
I'm okay with postage costs to a certain extent because yes, I understand there's a cost of business. Customs fees really ticks me off when it's like that $10 just for us to tell you that you owe us money.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Comment
below if you also get ruffled by customs fees.
That's what makes another thing when you're ordering stuff too.
It makes you not want to order stuff.
It doesn't, because it's
like my birthday purchase. I'm ordering from the UK because I am not.
You said that.
Yeah, I'm not risking a giant customs fee to order from the States. I'm ordering from the UK, so.
I kind of don't blame you, but at the same time, it's destroying businesses around the world.
I know, but that's what all these extra fees are doing.
Yeah. They need to figure it out. Like, just lower your fee. Maybe more people would ship, and you actually might make more money.
Anyway.
It's like taxes. Keep taxes lower. Like, everybody pays the same tax, and actually your economy would be better. But people don't think like that. It's all money grabbing people.
Yeah.
So I think we're done. There's our rant.
Done. There's our rant for the day. You're welcome.
Yeah. Thanks for joining in with us on our rant.
Yeah.
And so happy knitting. We will talk to you next time, and enjoy making everything you make. Have fun. And don't forget to like us and subscribe. Hit your thumbs up. Bye for now.